Hello, everyone. Welcome to our class today, 7 tips to bring harmony into your life. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Gloria Ramirez, and I am happy to connect with you today. I have been doing teachings like this, sharing different topics for many years, as well as coaching. And today I wanted to present this message about bringing harmony into your life, more harmony, because I'm very sure that you already have great harmony, but this is an area where we have, how can I say, room in our lives, I think, to even experience more harmony or deeper harmony. And so I welcome you and thank you, everyone who is present. And you are welcome to share this recording with others when you receive it, or otherwise, it is going to be on my website under gloriaramirez.com/free. And there I have the recordings of every month, which is when I offer this class every month, the first Thursday of every month. So today I'd like to share with you an idea that came up as a result of me reading. I was reading a book, and I will obviously give you the names of books and all of that in case you are interested. But I'd like to start with a quote from the author of the book. His name is H.B. Jeffrey, and the name of the book is Principles of Healing. And this book was written many years ago, and he was a healer, an extremely deep person, obviously very faithful to God and the principles of God, meaning the laws of the universe. And what he said, one quote that I wanted to share with you says, "More than ever before, people are seeking for that vital and essential knowledge of the truth, which shall free them from the sorrow, sickness, and death they have so mistakenly believed in as an unavoidable part of life." So I thought, as I was kind of reviewing this quote, about another quote from the Bible, from John 8:32, that says, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." I'm going to repeat John 8:32. "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." So as I was reading this book, I realized that this was the book from H.B. Jeffrey. He was a mystic who was born in 1872, and the way he presents the laws of the universe is absolutely amazing. And not only that, but also how he has applied them into his life and obviously, as a result, that is how you are able, when you apply those laws in your life, you are able to really have a harmonious life, which is what we are talking about today, 7 tips to bring harmony into your life. So while I was reading this book, it gave me even more clarity about how important it is to be in alignment with divine laws, with the laws of the universe. And if we really want to find love, peace, and harmony in our lives, we have to be in alignment. And today I am not going to go into the laws of the universe. However, I'm going to give you a very important source of information if you like to check it out, and it's called Working with the Law, and the author is Raymond Hollywell. It spells Hollywell, so Raymond Hollywell. And that is a very powerful book. I have read it or listened to it many times. As a matter of fact, it's free online if you want it. Some of these books are public domain because they were written many years ago, but those books are the best because they have been written by mystics and people who really understood that connection with God, with the universe, and how to work with that. So the main thing here is that the author explains that we are really spiritual beings governed by by divine laws. And the thing is that when we are experiencing suffering and disappointment and disharmony, it just means that we are not in alignment with those laws. We are living in ignorance. And when I use the word ignorance, please don't take it as something for negative or that to criticize yourself or anything like that. No, I am saying that really as a way for you to remember that we can move out of that ignorance. In ignorance meaning not knowing, okay? And so we can move out of that not knowing by studying the laws of the universe, divine laws. And there are many, many laws, but just to kind of mention a couple, but today this is not what this is all about, but what is the law of attraction, the law of reciprocity, the law of positive thinking, the law of abundance, you name it, many, many laws. And again, that book that I mentioned, Working with the Law, will explain each one of them and will explain why it is important to be in alignment with those laws. Because when we are not in alignment with those laws, and let me give an example, when we complain, when we play victim, when we are negative, or when we criticize, when we gossip, we are sending the wrong message out. We are not sending the right vibration into the universe. And then, dear friends, what happens is that we are going to receive all the what we have been sending out, and then we say, why did I get this? I don't deserve to receive this, or to not have this and that. And we don't realize that we were the ones that send the message out. We send the wrong message. And so if we get in, we are able to understand the laws. For example, a simple law like the law of positive thinking, we know that our minds are creating our reality. And so therefore, we must be very careful about what we accept in our minds, dear friends. So that is why it's so important to be able to study these laws and to understand. However, if I were going to just kind of mention, let me say three. I'm going to mention the first one, the law of love, meaning loving others and ourselves, and God, obviously, really at the highest level. That's the law, love, okay? And the law of love is opposite to the law of criticism, to criticism, and it's opposite to judgment, and it's opposite to resentment, and it's opposite to vengeance, and all those things, right? So the law of love is not really difficult. We know what love means. And so therefore, that law implies that we need to forgive others, that we need to accept others the way they are. It means that we need to see people as children of God, not as our adversaries. So very important, okay? Another law that is extremely important, dear friends, is the law of positive thinking. And that means that we must do whatever we can to really use positive words, positive language, and positive actions in absolutely everything we do. And then sometimes people are going to say, well, but that's not our reality. Well, dear friends, the appearances are not our reality. Whatever, if we have lack or limitation, that's not our reality. The soul is never poor. The reality is that we have to affirm that we are the children of the Most High and that God is the source of our abundance. So very important to really align ourselves with those laws instead of aligning ourselves with what is not the truth and live in ignorance. We have to come out of ignorance and know the truth, and the truth should make you free. And another law that I can mention right now, just as an example, is the law of attraction or the law of magnetism. And that law is extremely important, dear friends. Whatever you focus on expands. If you are focusing on negativity and poverty and lack and limitation, and focusing on feeling that you are sick, that you are not well, and all of that, what do you think you are going to attract? You are going to attract exactly the same. So if you feel that there are areas where you could do better because you can really be strict with your mind and harvest and plant seeds that are positive, good seeds, you go ahead and be proactive about it. Do not put yourself down if you did it wrong or anything like that. Never put yourself down. Be kind and compassionate to yourself. We all have made lots of mistakes, and God doesn't take inventory of our mistakes. God loves us so much, unconditionally. So my invitation, dear friends, is to just really, really have a positive attitude. And obviously, today I'm going to share with you 7 tips on how to bring harmony, more harmony into your life. So the other thing that I wanted to mention to you is that this changes in your life, they know the truth, and the truth should make you free. They require effort, dear friends. That's the way it is. I was talking to someone about the importance of consistency. And I was sharing with this person that my path has been intense. I had a very challenging childhood and all of that. I had a lot of people that I hated, unfortunately, that's the truth. But little by little, with guidance and all of that, I was able to forgive them and then start really working with the laws of the universe. But one thing I was realizing while I was talking to this person is that I have been consistent the whole time and really being honest with myself. When I am not doing some things that are really the right things to do, I just say, Gloria, please, let's go ahead and move in that direction. So I kind of really don't allow myself to just really ignore or pretend that everything that I am doing is perfect. No, if we are here on earth, we do have a lot of work to do. The good news, dear friends, is that as we continue to put the effort, God is right there walking with us. That's the wonderful thing. We are not alone. God is pure love, and God is our cheerleader and is saying, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And that is beautiful to be able to believe that, to have that faith, and to move forward in faith. So the 7 tips that I like to share with you today, the first one is feel your emotions. And why is this important? It is important because a lot of times, if we are going to put the dust under the carpet, we are operating at a level that is quite superficial. And then what happens is that at any moment, if someone does something that we don't like, we might explode. Why? Because we haven't taken care of our emotions. But if we go ahead and in our own privacy, sit down, journal, write down how we feel about this, about that person, this person, and then surrender all that to God with the intention of shifting the energy towards inner peace, inner harmony, then we're going to be able to handle day-to-day relationships in a better way. So it is okay to feel your emotions. What is not okay, and this is something that unfortunately took me a long time to understand, is to hurt others with our being passive aggressive or sarcastic or hard or hurt them with our language. That's what I did a lot, unfortunately. And I didn't know that I was not only hurting other people, and that I didn't have that right at all, but also I was creating bad karma for me. Because then later on, obviously, some other people didn't treat me the best way. And that's obvious, right? So that is very important to understand that we really do not have the right to disrespect others, to be nasty to others. That is not, no, we can be nasty in a piece of paper. That's for sure. You can be nasty with a tennis racket, which I did, took the tennis racket and hit it on top of couch and also of a mattress. I was quite nasty, okay? And that's totally different. But I had to learn the hard way. And then, so that way you can process your emotions, whatever it takes to process your emotions. And then you can talk to God and say, God, I need to talk to you about how to go about this, how to overcome this feeling. And little by little, God is going to help you. But then you are respecting your emotions, feeling your emotions, face them with love and compassion, and then they will dissolve in no time. This is very important. No, don't be afraid of them. Face them with courage. That's very important, okay? So the second, and then the other thing that is quite important is that don't be afraid of asking for help, whether the ideal would be to have a therapist or a coach. That's very important because, as my mentor, Les Brown, used to say, when you are in the picture, you cannot see the frame. And so that is very interesting, because meaning that you need the help of someone that can see what is it that you have been probably repeating in your mind, but you are not getting out of that space, and you are seeing the problem with the same energy or thoughts that created the problem. But with someone who is looking from the outside, and especially someone who has the experience, then that person can help you, okay? And then also, obviously, a book, but be careful. Books are wonderful, but as long as we put into practice what we read. If we just read the books just to read them, might not be the best idea, because otherwise we become quite intellectual, but we do not experience the changes. So be careful about that, okay? Number 2, clear your heart of any resentments. And all of you have heard that before, obviously, that resentments are not going to help you, and you are the one who is really drinking the venom from the anger and resentment that you have. So instead of drinking that venom, what you are going to do is just really resolve the issue. And how? Again, you can definitely find the help with someone, a therapist or a coach that can guide you. Or otherwise, you can just, maybe you already know some techniques, and be willing to be intentional about it. Like, I am going to do it no matter what. I don't know how, but God knows the how. God is in charge of the how. God is going to show me how. And then be willing to really use forgiveness tools. And then that way you are going to be able to overcome. Do not go through life, dear friends, if you like kind of carrying that heavy luggage of resentment. Not a good idea. Waiting for what? Waiting for an illness to show up? Do you know that a lot of times cancer and some other illnesses show up as a result of anger and resentment? So you have to be very careful and love yourself enough to say, no, I need to resolve this. And I promise you that you can do it. Millions of people have done forgiveness processes. Some of them obviously are quite heroic. Like I remember this story of this person that her husband tried to help the natives in an island, and from what I remember, they killed him and the others that were doing some like preaching in the good positive way. And then this lady ended up moving to that island with, I think, 2 kids after the husband was killed, and then helping the natives there with probably education and teaching them how to read and all of that. That's the real forgiveness, okay? But we can be heroic in the sense of really loving ourselves so much that we say, I'm gonna do this because it's the right thing, and then God can come into your aid, if I can say, to help you and support you with the process. Number 3 is meditation, and all of you have heard of that, obviously. And this is something quite important to really put aside, even if it is 10, 15 minutes every day to meditate. Very, very important. Why? Because in that space of meditation, it's a wonderful way to go inwardly and to connect with the peace and the love and the joy of God. In that silence, that's how we're able to understand God. We're able to feel the peace of God. We are able to obviously receive messages sometimes. It's so many, in every single level, there are benefits when we meditate. And again, you just go ahead and commit yourself to meditating. Obviously, if you have a good practice of maybe even more than an hour or so, that would be ideal. But otherwise, at least 10, 15 minutes a day. And there are so many studies that show that meditation helps to, number one, helps you to relax, to reduce anxiety and stress, to quiet your mind, to have good health, to start your day in the right way. I mean, so many things, so many benefits. So go ahead and if you are not have a practice in meditation, go ahead and move forward with that. Even if it is for 3 days at the beginning, then you can expand to 4 days and 5 days and so on, okay? And then the other thing that goes with meditation is prayer. Prayer is so important, not only praying for ourselves, but especially praying for others. Very, very important. Prayer is just a wonderful way to help others, and then that's how God is able to create miracles in our lives. So meditation and prayer. The fourth one is gratitude. And gratitude is something that a practice, an attitude that helps us to send the energy, the right energy into the universe for us to receive back the blessings from that attitude or practice. So go ahead and every day, especially when you get up in the morning, thank you so much, dear God, for this day that it's about to start. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for the prosperity you send my way. Thank you for my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as a matter of fact, I totally believe that everything should be a prayer of thanksgiving, meaning that you give thanks first and then assume that is done, that is a done deal. For example, thank you so much, dear God, for that wonderful new job that you have ready for me. For example, you see, that's giving thanks in advance. Or thank you so much, dear God, for my ability to be at peace with everyone and forgive everyone completely. Or thank you so much, dear God, for how I am able to open my mind and heart to have a wonderful relationship with all the members of my family. So give thanks in advance, and that already establishes like like a a route for you to travel on, which is a positive flow of energy. So very, very important to do that. And for every situation, give thanks for constantly, for absolutely everything, including the things that could be challenging, because those challenging situations are opportunities that are helping you to grow, right? Very important. When you are in gratitude, you are in prayer. And that is so beautiful, so powerful. And again, the law of attraction is working here because you are sending a message out that is positive, and what do you think is going to come back to you? You see, it's very beautiful. Okay. Then number 5, stay in the present. Let go of the past and know that the future is in divine order. Yes, a lot of times what happens is that we allow our minds to be too busy analyzing everything, wanting to control everything. See if you can let go and let God, surrender everything to God, and know that God will guide you. I'm not saying that you don't have to do your part. You do your part, but under divine guidance, not from this space of worrying and creating like a scenario about the future that is going to maybe be awful and you are not going to be able to get what you want. No, it's the opposite. It's just thank you so much, dear God, for guiding me. Today, I'm going to go ahead and do this and this and this. And that's how I want to move the energy. And then, dear God, you guide me throughout the day. You send me the resources or the people or whatever I need for me to be able to move forward with whatever it is that I am doing right now. So it's that ability to just be present and not go into the past, obviously, and also not projecting into the future, especially if you want to project something, go ahead and project positive outcomes. For example, oh, I am so looking forward to this wonderful opportunity to be with my family or my kids or whatever, and to have a wonderful time. So always expecting the very, very best, and that is what is going to happen. Or otherwise, let's say that it doesn't it doesn't happen exactly the way you want it. At least you are going to be calm. You're going to be in the present. You are going to be in harmony with yourself. And remember this, dear friends, if we are in harmony internally, I promise you that we are in harmony in externally. That is 100% for sure. But we must be in harmony inwardly. What does it mean to be in harmony? Be at peace, not put yourself down, be in the present, and don't judge yourself. Just be with God. And then if you have that inner harmony, it's gonna show. As a matter of fact, it's interesting because I just remember in the book Working with the Law, one of the I'm almost sure that the law is called the law of order, and the author talks about the importance of making sure that inwardly you are at peace, because then your environment, your house, and everything is going to be also reflecting that inner peace. And so it's so beautiful to understand that we are always invited to keep shifting anything that we feel that is not creating that outward manifestation that we want. All we have to do is go inwardly and then change the experience by making and by really making sure that we make some internal changes, or we take care of whatever it is that needs to be changed from within. So again, stay in the present. The next one, number 6, is watch your thoughts. I cannot say enough. I think we have all read so much about this, my friends, all of us, about the importance of really having positive thoughts. Your mind is a garden and you have to attend it like a good gardener. Really, really, they water it with positive thoughts, and be willing to do this really constantly. And I wanted to share with you this quote from Lao Tzu that says, "What your thoughts, they become your words." Okay? What your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And watch your character, it becomes your destiny. And it all started with your thoughts. So very important. If you feel that you are in a negative mood, one thing that you can do, and many people that know me, I have shared this exercise with you, which is called the reframing the story, or the pivoting. And I call it also 1, 2, 3. So you say, let's say that your thoughts are being negative at this moment. So you just say, that's not what I want. I don't want to have negative thoughts. Number 2, what I ask myself, what is it that I want? I want to have positive thoughts. I want to focus my energy on positive thoughts. Perfect. Okay, number 3, create an affirmation. Oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that my thoughts are positive and uplifting, for example. Or I am willing to pay attention to my feelings, because my feelings are telling me what kind of thoughts I am having moment to moment. And that's an important point, is that if you feel in a bad mood, are you having positive thoughts? Not, right? So try to smile, try to be positive, try to be kind to others, try to be pleasant to others, and then your thoughts are going to be pleasant. Your thoughts are going to be positive. So very important to pay a lot of attention to this topic, the law, to watch your thoughts, because they are creating your reality. That is exactly what is happening. And you know what, we have been so many people, authors, writers, you name it, mystics have told us this. I think it's quite important that we pay attention if we really want to make sure that our lives work according to what we desire. We have to pay attention to the thoughts, and be honest about what it is that we are allowing in our thoughts that is negative, and then change it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's one practice that is powerful. The pivoting is called pivoting, or change your story. Then the last one, 7, very, very, very important. Receive a spiritual nourishment regularly. Very, very important. To be able to have a balanced life, it is important to listen to inspirational spiritual messages that can help you maintain your mind focused on divine law, so you are able to apply them to your daily life. I cannot say enough about how important it is. And let me explain. Receive spiritual nourishment regularly means for you to either go to a synagogue, go to a Catholic church, go to a Christian church, go to a Buddhist temple, go to Unity. In the United States, we have the Unity churches. Go to a Hindu center, whatever it is that calls your attention, but make sure that you do receive spiritual nourishment. The reason is because the minister, the pastor, the person who is speaking is probably going to talk about how to have a connection with God, how to be a good human being, how to different topics, all related to really being in alignment with God, to being in alignment with the universe. So extremely important. I cannot say enough. And I can share this and offer you this invitation because I have been doing it for years. Years. In Colombia, obviously I grew up Catholic. And then when I came to United States, I was kind of trying different other ideas because I felt guided to do that. And then I was at Unity for many years. I liked it a lot, Unity, because it taught the message was about that God was love, and that's what I was looking for. And then ended up following the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, that are all about love and about us remembering that we are the children of God, of the Most High, the children of God. So you follow whatever path it is for you. No one can dictate that for you, but the most important thing is follow a path. And also the other reason is because it is important to deepen your spirituality. Do not stay on the surface. Deepen your spirituality. Go deeper with your practices. Most paths obviously teach meditation, and they teach prayer, or they teach, for example, the study of the Bible, or the study of the Gita, if we're talking about Hinduism. And so go deeper with all these teachings. I have been able to go deeper with meditation, totally, big time. I have been able to really go deeper and deeper, and which is wonderful. And then with prayer, and I have been able to go deeper with devotion. So in the receiving spiritual nourishment regularly has absolutely amazing benefits that are quite important for you to go deeper in your relationship with that higher power, and also in helping yourself to really be in alignment with the laws of the universe. That's exactly what it happens. You are able to be in alignment with those divine laws, because in those places or churches or temples or whatever you call them, they are going to talk about those laws. If you cannot attend it online, I'm sorry, in person, then go ahead and do it online, but do it regularly. Regularly means at least once a week, at least. Okay, and so if you cannot do it in person, go ahead and listen to a mass, to a Sunday service, to whatever, regularly, and it doesn't matter what kind of path you follow. That is between you and God. And so that's very, very, very important. I cannot say enough about that, because for me, that's what has been, that's how has influenced me tremendously in deepening my relationship with God, because I have been going to Sunday services for the longest time, a long time. And yeah, there are sometimes, obviously, moments in which maybe something doesn't resonate with you 100%, then you just say, okay, maybe I have to investigate a little more about this topic, or it might be that I need to kind of go deeper in my own, not that you do it by yourself, but in my own understanding of what it is that is trying to be offered here. So the secret, or the key is to go deeper and deeper all the time. And any path, Buddhism, Hinduism, anything, Christianism, you can always go deeper, always, no doubt about it. So that's my invitation, dear friends. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat the 7 tips to bring harmony into your life. And the first one, feel your emotions. The second one, clear your heart of any resentments. The third one, meditation. The fourth one, gratitude. The fifth one, stay in the present. The sixth one, watch your thoughts. And the seventh one, receive spiritual nourishment regularly. And this topic that I am presenting today is based on my blog, and this blog is on my website under blog. All you have to do is just go to 7 Tips to Bring Harmony into Your Life. What I do every month is that I present with these classes a topic that is related to one of the blocks, and so everything is there. Obviously, what I share, I added a few things here and there, but in general, that's the block it explains it quite well as well. Okay, so I invite you to really be willing to keep moving in the direction of deepening your spirituality, your connection with the divine, and to keep being committed to having that inner harmony, because when you have inner harmony, you are going to have outer harmony. You are going to have harmony with others, in relationships. You are going to accept people the way they are. You are not going to want to control them. You are going to, on the opposite, have a lot of compassion for people, and be more more loving, more kinder, more understanding, if I can say. But that comes with inner harmony. And then if there is some turmoil in your life, just pay attention to what are the areas that you can make some changes. Talk to God, and God is always there to guide you. Dedicate 10, 15, 20 minutes a day talking in meditation, and during that meditation you can present a question to God, and then allow God to answer in that silence, because God will answer. So there are beautiful ways for us to be able to really continue deepening our spiritual path by bringing always inner harmony in our lives. And if you feel that you like to go deeper with topics like this, there are more presentations or classes like this on my website under Gloria Ramirez, www.gloriaramirez.com/free. And every single one of these classes has the intention of inviting you to be in harmony, to be in alignment with the laws of the universe. And so that is my invitation. Now, what I like to I remind you is that this class, I am going to continue to offer it on Thursdays. I kind of wanted to make a change to Wednesdays, but it just didn't work. And then I decided to not go against the current. So I'm going to do it on Thursdays. And then you can, join by just registering to the class. The next one is Thursday, September 5th. And the topic is so wonderful. It was inspired by, I already wrote a blog about it, but that blog was inspired by a talk here in Ananda, a Sunday service talk, and I about hope. But it was so powerful that it totally touched me very deeply. And then I thought, okay, I don't know how I can explain what I got from that talk. And fortunately, I am always allowing God, or I do my best, I should say, to allow God to be the one writing that blog. So what came out of it was really nice. And the topic is Your Attitude Can Keep Hope Alive. And you'll see that is such an amazing topic. So I invite you to join me again on Thursday, September the 5th, for that next free class, Your Attitude Can Keep Hope Alive. And so you are welcome to invite anyone that you like. This is a free talk. And when I send you the recording of this class, I will go ahead and include a reminder about the next class. And the last thing that I like to say is that I am a coach. I have been doing coaching or offering coaching, life coaching, couples coaching, individual coaching, family coaching for many, many years, 24 years. And I see the transformation in people when they are willing to allow someone to see what it is that they need to change, and also to be able to use the tools. I give people always tools, assignments, so they are able to really practice the ideas or the concepts that we talk about in their daily lives. I do individual sessions, and I also do a very powerful program that is called 12 Steps to Mastery. And this is for someone who is quite serious about his or her personal journey and really willing to embrace the essence, the real essence, which is the love of God. It's a very powerful program. The details are on my website, www.gloriaramirez.com, and you can go see the program, the menu coaching, and then there, 12 Steps to Mastery. It's a very powerful program that creates amazing results in people. And so, and if you have any questions, you can always send me an email, and then we can connect and talk about your questions. My email is love, Love, at gloriaramirez.com. Love@gloriaramirez.com. So this is for now what I wanted to share with you. And I know that you are going to continue to bring even more harmony into your life with the ideas that I presented to you today. And again, I will definitely send you the recording, and then also I will post it on my website under gloriaramirez.com/resources. So thank you so much. And now I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, but stay in case anyone would like to ask a question. Just give me a moment, please.